Yes, you can go ahead and slide on over here to the YouTube side while we welcome the YouTube family in. Hold on just one second. Listen, and over here we have some wonderful admins, some wonderful moderators over here in TikTok land. We have Mimi and Fine Wine. They are our moderators over here, so y'all can give them a love, a little shout out over there. Now over here in YouTube land, we have Janae. Janae is our moderator over here. You have popped up over there. Good to see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. So let me go ahead and welcome them. YouTube family, welcome in. So glad to have y'all here with us. Today marks our third week of being over here on YouTube. It's really exciting. Look at Majestic. Majestic, you slid over here too. Look at Majestic slid over here. Good to see you, Majestic. So glad to have you on over here in YouTube land. My name is AD Roberts, and yes, I am your success coach. And every day when we come on here to this live right here on YouTube, there are two things that we do. The first thing that we do is create a sense of connectedness and community. The second thing that we do, hey Trinity, I see you over there. The second thing that we do is we have a message and a topic that's empowering and impactful that we design so that you can become the absolute best version of yourself. So welcome in. So glad to have you here. So glad to have everybody here on TikTok too. So yes, we are broadcasting simultaneously on both platforms. And so we just kind of loving on each other and enjoying the space. That's it. That's it. So we glad to have y'all in. So if y'all are ready to kick this party off, put ready in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. If you are ready, thank you, Mimi, for that popular. Thank you for the Go Populars. If you are ready to get this party started, put ready in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Peaceful. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Majestic, over here on YouTube. Thank you so very much. So glad to have y'all here. And I almost forgot to put my microphone back on. Y'all didn't tell me that my microphone wasn't on. Oh, but now it is. Thank you, Antoine. Good to see you in. Bad boy number one. Tina Marie is ready. Let's go, let's go. Here we go. We are in day 2 of an amazing topic that is designed to be, yeah, you were gonna say it was sounding a little low. So I sound better now? Okay, y'all can hear me better now that I have my microphone on, because I was talking and I realized I didn't even have my mic on. My mic was over here on the side. So testing 1, 2, 3, everything is good. All right, that's good. Good. Thank you so very much, Majestic. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for being over here. And so our topic for today, and we're in day 2 of this topic, it is the frequency of clarity. The frequency of clarity, how knowing what you want makes the universe move. That's it. I'm going to say that again. The frequency of clarity, how knowing what you want makes the universe move. Clarity sets the tone. Clarity sets the tone. And again, we're in day 2. And if you missed yesterday, all you have to do is you can go into the Oasis. The Oasis, we have the replays from yesterday in there, the whole thing, not the party part, but we have the whole message in there. So if you missed yesterday, you can go into the Oasis. The Oasis is our channel on Discord. That's right. If you're not a part of the Oasis, what are you waiting? What are you waiting for? It's our channel on Discord, and Discord is it's so easy to get into the Oasis simply by you can click on that good-looking fella, that picture, that good-looking fella right there. And once you click on that picture, all you have to do is to subscribe and become a super fan. And then you automatically get placed in the Oasis. And if not, the other thing that you can do is you say, hey, AD, I'm either having some financial trouble or I am having some technical trouble. And somebody will help you to get back over. Somebody will help you to get in there. That will either be myself, Fine Wine, Mimi, or Janae. So again, that is myself, Fine Wine, Mimi, or Janae. And welcome back, Majestic. She just wanted to tip over here on the YouTube side now. So I see you back over here on TikTok. So clarity sets the tone. The moment it enters the room, the moment clarity enters the conversation, it becomes the invitation to step out of confusion into a life that finally makes sense. Today, we're going to be reminded that clarity is the key to everything. You see, once upon a time when we were much younger, once upon a time, you love the bracelet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Once upon a time when we were much younger, we really didn't care about being clear on a lot of things. We started off yesterday with the same conversation. Once upon a time, it was when we were in our 20s or we were 19. Oh man, we didn't care where our friends say, where our friends are going. Hey, Tamara, good to see you in. Hey, Trinity. We didn't care where we were going. We just wanted to be out of the house. We didn't care when we were dating, when we were 19 and 20 and 21, when we were dating and we would meet people. We did not care about, as long as we were having a good time. If we were gonna have a good time, we would go out, we would party and all of that good stuff. But now that we're older, things are a little bit different. The older we get, the more we want to know what's going on. We want to know what the schedule is. We want to know what the itinerary is. We want to know who's over there. And so some of y'all gonna be asking them same questions this Thursday. You want to know where we're going, what time we're leaving, because you are trying to become clear as to what really is going on, because in clarity you have understanding. And see, you need to determine whether you're gonna waste your time to get up out of your bed or you gonna stay there and rest. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense? If that sounds like you now versus when you were in your 20s, put me in the chat. If that sounds like you're gonna ask some questions. You want to know what the business is. You want to know what, and then and when it comes to the dating thing, now that you got a few more years on you, you want to know what your intentions are. You want to know what your intentions are. You want to know why. And why you want to talk to me, why you want to know what it is that you bring to the table, ma'am, sir. You want to know even if you have a table to bring something to. So we ask those questions. So that's where we are now. Thank y'all. That's where we are. We want to know right off the rip. We want to know. We ask questions. So there's a frequency to clarity. So let me give this to you, all my newbies. Y'all come forward. Come on up here real quick. We can post highlights now too. Yes, you. Oh wow, I didn't know you could post highlights. Well, listen, post some highlights then. Make it happen. Shoot, you get more engagement points that way too, from my understanding. Listen, let me lay this foundationally. All my newbies, y'all come forward real quick. Come on. Here we go. We live in an energetic universe. That's right. We live in an energetic universe, and in an energetic universe, the universe has a language. And this energetic universe, the language is what? Who wants to tell me real quick? Somebody tell me what the language is. We mention it every day. What's the language of this universe? Hey, J Boss, good to see you on. Welcome in. Thank you, Trinity. Frequency. It is frequency. That's right. It's frequency. Thank you, J Boss. It's frequency. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Amy. It's frequency. So the language of the universe is frequency. And you say, well, AD, where does this frequency come from? What are you talking about? Well, the frequency, thank you, Tamara. Frequency, it arises from our subconscious mind. The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, hey, Lisa T, and the emotions that we experience, they create a resonance. And that resonance is a frequency. That resonance is then projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field receives it and then reflects it back to us as reality. This understanding is supported by the universal law of correspondence. As within, so without. As above, so below. As in the east, so shall it be in the west. So this reality that you and I experience is literally systemic of the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the emotions we experience, and the actions we take. Those four things create the protocols of alignment. The protocols of alignment then, thank you, J Boss. The protocols of alignment are then projected out into the quantum field, and the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. And so what that means is, where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So I'm going to say that one more time. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. This fundamentally is the foundation of all our talks. If this makes sense, if this makes sense, put yes in the chat. If this makes sense, put yes in the chat. If it does not make sense, let me know, and we'll spend some more time to make sure we bring you up to speed. All right, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. It went down the wrong way. That's right, Antoine. Where focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So, again, clarity sets the tone. The moment clarity walks into the room, the conversation shifts. People begin to be more clear about what it is that you're trying to do. A person who becomes clear often begins to notice synchronicities. This is very, very clear. This is very, very key. Clarity is a frequency felt in the body before the mind ever forms one single word. It is the unmistakable sensation of alignment that seems to straighten the spine and calm the breath. A person who becomes clear often begins to notice synchronicities everywhere in their life, as if life itself begins to lean towards their whisper. Just that simple. The subconscious mind naturally starts filtering out what does not match that clarity, because vibration is the key. Vibration is the language. And so as we begin to bend towards clarity, clarity of purpose, clarity of intent, clarity of what we want to manifest, clarity of what we want to experience, all of these things, clarity is paramount. However, just like with anything, life happens. Just like with anything, chaos can erupt. Things can shift, and there's chaos. That chaos then comes from. Timmy, y'all hold on for a second. Y'all see Timmy right there? Timmy says he's dealing with some kidney failure. You're not the only person in this room that has dealt with that, Timmy. And so we already know that it can be, we already know that healing is magical. So y'all already know what to do. I don't even have to say anything. That's why I love y'all. Go ahead, and for my newbies, y'all go ahead and send Timmy some good and powerful energy. Y'all send, and the energy that we want to send him is one that is of healing, that is very, very simple and very, very clear. Some clear intentions on healing. Because we understand that as above, so below, as within, so without. That energetically, this language of the universe can change vibrationally the environment of his physical body. And words are so powerful that they can change and transform the very matrix of his physical body. And epigenetics shows us that when we change the environment, we change the gene expression. And all that's happening in Timmy's body is that the genes are expressing themselves in a particular way simply because the environment is conducive for the gene to express itself that way. Janae is sending light, love, and divine healing to Timmy. Thank you. Thank you. That's over here on YouTube, Timmy. So as we send that energy out, man, listen, everything is well, all is well, all is well. Your body knows how to heal itself. Your body knows how to heal itself. There's someone on this line that knows exactly where you are and how that feels. And they're moving in the direction of that healing right now. This is a journey. And partially it is in your, I'm not saying it's in your mind, but it is of your mind. And if you hang around in here with us a little bit longer, you'll understand what I mean by that, because you have the ability to change your dynamic. You have been given the ability to speak power to yourself through epigenetics, because when you change the environment, whatever stress that you're dealing with, let it be removed. Whatever is not allowing you to feel good, let that be removed. And as all of those things are removed, we epigenetically claim that it changes the environment of your physical body and you begin to heal. There it is. So as chaos, thank y'all for loving on Timmy. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. There you go. That's right, Tiff. That's right, Tiff. So here we go. And we're just doing a recap, trying to catch up with the day so that we can close this day out. And our topic is the frequency of clarity. The frequency of clarity. So as you begin to become clear about what it is that you want, as you become clear about everything that you wish to do, whether that is healing, whether that is manifesting wealth and abundance, whether that is manifesting a new boo, or whatever it is that you want to experience in this life, as you become clear about your purpose, as you become clear about your passion, as you become clear about all of these things, chaos can sometimes erupt. The chaos of competing voices, both internal and external, the noise that clouds clarity. And that's what we're talking about, clarity here. But the noise that clouds clarity is rarely random. Old beliefs, inherent expectations, cultural pressure, and endless chatter of social media sometimes masquerades as truth, but in actuality, it's not. And so, as we talked yesterday about old beliefs and how those old beliefs influence us, and how when we choose to begin a new path, when we begin to walk on, and in fact, find wine, pin what Amy just said so that Timmy can see it. Pin that. Thank you so much. Timmy, that's for you. Read what Amy just said. The noise that clouds clarity is rarely random. So old beliefs that we hold on to, inherited expectations. We have expectations of the community. We have expectations of people, and people have expectations of us. And so sometimes those expectations can influence so heavily the clarity that you have. It can create interference patterns. It can cause chaos because it begins to compete with what it is that you are looking to experience. So when you get clear on certain things, old beliefs, inherited expectations, cultural pressure, all of these things can show up in your life and create interference patterns. Because in a universe where the language is vibrational, in a universe where the language is vibrational, and that vibration is projected out into the quantum field, and the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality, it is apparent that it is paramount that we are clear in the signal that we're broadcasting. Because remember, the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience create a resonance. It creates that frequency, and that frequency is broadcast out into the quantum field. The quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. Reality. What is life for? Life is whatever you choose it to be. That's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful answer. Life is exactly what you choose it to be, what you came here for. And so as you get clear about, thank you, Joystick, for that, as you get clear about the reason you came here, and that's the choice that you make. You made it before you entered this third dimensional reality. The moment you begin to get clear about that and you start living out that, you have to be mindful of the competing voices and the things that articulate their agendas in your life. And so sometimes we begin to put things before our own self. We put the job before us. Even the moment we get clear about this is what I want for myself, here come the children, here come the significant other, here comes the job, here comes the family, here comes everybody with their competing voices trying to grab the attention. And here, more than anything, here comes the old you. Here comes the old you, whispering in your ear. When you said, I'm about to start doing some amazing things in my life. I'm going to start, eating better. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to get my life together. I'm going to get my health together. The old you, absolutely happy. The old you, and be mindful now. Make sure that, because we got some folks in here. Be mindful, Joystick. Be mindful. Because this space, and I'm gonna just tell everybody in here, and welcome our newbies, any newbies that we have. If you are a newbie, just put newbie in the chat so that we can acknowledge you and we can love on you. Because this is a space that we create that is safe and loving and all of that. Yeah, you know what to do. You already know what to do. And so this is a space that is loving and that we love on each other. And as we do that, we protect this space with a veracity that you cannot imagine. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, you, welcome in. Hey, you, welcome in, Hollis. Welcome in, newbie. Welcome in, William. Look at all these amazing newbies. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. So glad to have y'all in here. All right, so here we go. Oh, we're gonna get there. Do you just hang around? I'm gonna get to how you get to that higher vibrational frequency. That's why when we started this live off, we had all that good music playing. That's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in, Kat. We're so glad to have y'all in here. And let me introduce myself really quickly just for the newbies. Yes, my name is AD Roberts, and I am your success coach. I'm a clinically certified hypnotherapist. And every day when we come on this live, the two things that we do is one, create a sense of connectedness and community where we love on each other, we protect each other, we protect this space viciously so that you can become the best version of yourself. The second thing that we do is every day we have a conversation, we have a talk that is designed to be empowering and impactful at some meaningful level. And so this talk today is unlike, it's pretty much just like the other talks that's designed for you to be impacted at a level that makes you the better version of yourself. So let's go. Let's keep going. So we're talking about that, those internal voices, those competing voices. So we have to be very, very mindful of the competing voices, especially the ones that are in our head. You will never find a greater hater than the old version of you. I'm gonna say that again. You will never find a greater hater than the old you. You see, the old you is really trying to maintain relevance in your life. The old you is like, look, just like the old version of you is looking at you move forward. The old version of you is looking at you getting new friends and new situations and new abundance. And it feels as if it is no longer relevant. And because it feels like it's no longer relevant, it's going to whisper some things that aren't so sweet in your ear. As if you begin to, when you start to move into a healthier lifestyle, it starts whispering, you've been working so hard and I see you, you haven't been eating the sweets like you've been. You know what? You deserve a treat today. Why don't you go ahead and eat that cake and eat that pie and eat that stuff? And so the old you, the old you just whispers all of these sweet nothings in your ear. That's right, sweet nothings in your ear to get you off the track of you being the better version of yourself. Because see, the subconscious mind loves the familiar. It loves the familiar. So when you begin to say, I'm going to do something new, I'm going to go after wealth and abundance and prosperity, I'm going to write this book, I'm going to launch this business, I'm going to go after new relationships, I'm going to become a better version of myself. The old you, the hater part, the old you whispers all of those negative things that are doubtful and fearful and things that will cause you to procrastinate. So instead of sending the email or making the call today, you wind up waiting and you hear that voice and say, you've been working all day, you got time, why don't you do it tomorrow? So procrastination is a thief and it begins to rob you. But when the moment you become clear and you nullify those external and internal voices and you align them all with the frequency of clarity, that clarity's frequency begins to project out into the quantum field, the new idea of yourself, because you have new clarity. So that means you have new thoughts, you have new words that you speak, you have new actions that you take, and you have new emotions that you experience. And so those new energies create a new vibrational frequency. And in the language of a universe that speaks in the language of vibration, it is projected out into the quantum field, and then the quantum field reflects it back to you and me as reality. So when you become the better person, when you see yourself as the better person, you begin to live in the better way. That's right, Janae. When you begin to do that and walk in that, then life begins to change and rearrange itself around you and the new vibrational frequency that you broadcast. Look at Erica coming up in here. Y'all love on Erica. Welcome in, Erica. Good to see you. Good to see you, superstar. Let's go, let's go. So we have to quiet the external noise. It's super important. The subconscious mind. The subconscious mind follows whatever blueprint it has been given, whether intentional or accidental. Once clarity becomes the blueprint, everything begins to shift. Once clarity becomes the blueprint, everything begins to shift. Clarity, 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 clarity. I'm gonna keep saying clarity. because chaos, within chaos, a whole lot of things starts to happen. Then you're absolutely right, spell binding. That outside, those external noises sometimes are very loud. One of the biggest and greatest sessions that I do with a number of my clients is called quieting the noise. Thank you, Toya. Thank you so much for that. And listen, Toya, and let me tell you something. When I get those beautiful hearts and all that kind of stuff, I teach so much better. Yes, I do. Watch how I teach this. Watch how I teach this. So your subconscious mind, thank you so much, Toya. I appreciate it. Y'all listen, appreciate you, Toya. Thank you. So the subconscious mind, it follows whatever blueprint it has been given. And so the more blueprints that it has been given and it begins to shift into old dynamics or to new dynamics, it does not matter. It does not matter. The subconscious mind follows whatever blueprint it has been given, whether intentional or accidental. So if you got a blueprint that is based upon trauma, many of us operate a place of scarcity because we were given so many things. What is the best way to obtain constant alignment? The best way to maintain constant alignment, clarity, is a great way to do that. And that's what we're talking about today, Hollis. But the best way to do it is be aligned. Make sure that every decision that you make are in the direction of your passionate heart. Whatever it is that you want to experience, make sure that you use that as your barometer. If it's not aligned with your purpose, guess what? You're not doing it. Because when you begin to live from purpose and you're clear about purpose, your life begins to shift too. And so that allows you to stay in that space vibrationally. All right. Hopefully I answered that. People understand this. The subconscious responds to clarity by generating emotional certainty. Now, this is key for all of my for all my neuroscience people, for all of my people that understand the microbiology of the nervous system. As you understand your nervous system and all of the chemical responses that happens with like stress hormones or feel good hormones, let me help you right here. Come on forward. Here it is. And this is where epigenetics begins to come into play. The subconscious mind responds to clarity. If you're taking any notes, you want to take notes right now in this moment. Your subconscious mind responds to clarity. It does not like chaos. But the moment you get clear, clarity, listen, the subconscious mind responds to clarity by generating emotional certainty, which fuels decisive and confident actions. What did we say yesterday? Certainty. Certainty creates comfort. It says that you are safe. Certainty makes you feel safe. When you know where you're going, you feel safe. When you know what direction you're headed in your life, you feel safe. I'll say that one more time. The subconscious mind responds to clarity by generating emotional certainty. Emotional certainty. And so when you have emotional certainty, you feel safe. When your nervous system feels safe, then you can begin to trust. Write this down. When your nervous system feels safe, you begin to trust. And when you begin to trust, you then allow. You allow the universe to do what it does. You allow the healing to happen. When you allow, you become open to all of the amazing and beautiful things that can show up in your life when you allow them to do it. And so it only happens though when you get into where your nervous system feels safe, you feel comfortable, and you start to trust. As you start to trust, that opens up your ability to allow. As you open up your ability to allow, thank you, Fine Wine, thank you, Mimi. As you open up your ability to allow, that means you're allowing in shift, change, growth, happiness, peace, love, financial abundance, all of those things. You begin to allow them into your space because your nervous system is allowing it. See, the problem is the reason why you cannot, where you're having trouble attracting wealth, abundance, prosperity, healing, is because your nervous system isn't allowing it. Because your nervous system is in fight or flight, does not feel safe. And so because it does not feel safe, it feels stressed. Stress is producing the stress hormone cortisol. It is being released into your bloodstream. It causes your entire body to constrict. It causes your energetic field to constrict. When you are constricted, it's just like my hand. It's not open. It does not allow anything in. But the moment you relax, the moment you find peace, the moment you find the frequency of clarity, what we're talking about today, the moment you find that clarity, you begin to feel safe. And the moment you feel safe, you begin to trust. And the moment you feel trust, you begin to open. You begin to allow. And when you allow, that means your hand is open and you allow healing to come in. You allow abundance to flow. You allow happiness to dwell in your life. You allow all of those high vibrational things to begin to show up. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Yes, that's right, fine wine. Tapping is clapping. If that makes sense to you, say yes. If that makes sense to everything that I just said, if it makes sense to you and if it resonated, put yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, A-Town. Good to see you in here. Thank you. Thank you, Neff. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Blooming. Thank you, Peaceful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What blueprint has your subconscious been following without your conscious approval? If y'all, we're almost caught up. We're almost caught up so that we can get into our talk for today. But I wanted to make sure that we covered the last part. You're good, Janet. You're good. Vibrational alignment. Clarity becomes a broadcast signal because every day throughout the day, 24/7, you and I are broadcasting a frequency. We're broadcasting a signal because the universe vibrates at a frequency. We vibrate at a frequency. Thank you so much for that daily heart, me, Josie. And so that vibrational frequency is projected out. So constantly, we're broadcasting. But clarity becomes the broadcast signal and energetic transmission that echoes, that the universe echoes back. So when you create a space of frequency of clarity, the universe gives you clarity back. Thank you, Hollis. It gives you clarity back. That makes sense. When you're broadcasting clarity, the universe gives you clarity as an experience. The moment you allow chaos, doubt, and worry and fear to come into your energetic space and you begin to project that out into the universe, well, guess what? The quantum field will give it back to you. You projecting chaos, guess what? I'm gonna give you some chaos in your life. Broadcasting nervous, confidence, fear, love. Hey, whatever you broadcast, Antoine, that's right. Whatever you broadcast, the universe is going to give that back to you. So the key is to broadcast clarity. And that's so key. So in the quantum world, intention influences outcomes, mirroring how desire influences manifestation. Mixed signals, how we were talking about interference patterns. Mixed signals produce mixed results. It's just that simple. Some of you say you want to be wealthy. Some of you say that you want to attract wealth and abundance into your life, but you don't identify as wealthy. Because remember this, here's the ticket. Come on, especially my newbies. The universe does not give us what we ask for. I'm going to say it again. The universe does not give us what we ask for. It literally gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. Instead of asking for a thing, instead of asking for money, asking for wealth, asking for a new house, asking for a new car, like a beggar, instead of asking it, ask yourself, who do I need to become? What person, who do I need to become in order to have this thing? Who do I need to become? Because it's the personhood that attracts the thing. So who do I need to become? How do I become the person that already has all of these things? How do I become the person that already has all of these things? Because the universe does not give to us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. It is just that simple. It is just that clear. I'm new, and this is good. I'm so glad to hear that, Blooming. Welcome in, and make sure that you keep coming back. No, not acting. No, no, no. Hey, you. Not like acting. No, this is not the fake it until you make it squad. No, it is the be it until you see it. There's a big difference because how you hold yourself. If you're faking it, your nervous system knows that what you're faking it. So no, it is about embodiment. So become the thing. So be it until you see it. You have to embody it because one of the because we use spiritual traditions in here also to teach. It says, whatever you desire in your heart when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. See, ancient scriptures and texts have been giving you the formula forever, for millennia. I'm going to say that again. Whatever you desire in your heart when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. It didn't say it might be. How do you embody it? You know how to be. Listen, let me ask you this. Do you know how to be broke? Anybody in here know how to be broke? Let's be honest. Has anybody ever had a season where they knew how to be broke? If you do, but say yes. Anybody know how to? Anybody? I know how to be broke. I know what it feels like. Yes, I know what broke is. I know what broke feel like. I know what broke tastes like. I know what broke looks like in the bank account. I know what all of that is. I know how to embody broke. So here's the question. Here's the answer to your question. How do you embody it? The same way you embody broke, just embody being rich. And that's the question you ask yourself. How do I need to show up and feel rich? What is it that I need to do to be rich, to be wealthy? Because the moment you become the thing, the universe begins to respond to you very differently. Why? Because remember this, your identity creates standards and boundaries. Follow this, especially my newbies. Come on. Your identity creates standards and boundaries. Your identity creates standards and boundaries. So when you begin to embody new identity, you have new standards and new boundaries. But see, here's the problem. You are sitting there talking about embodying a new identity, but you still are operating off of the old standards and boundaries. That don't work because old keys don't unlock new doors. You have to walk in to that whole new space with a whole new set of keys. How do you do that? By having a new identity, and that new identity fosters a new set of boundaries and a new set of standards. New set of boundaries and a new set of standards. How you see yourself creates standards and boundaries. The problem is for most people, as they begin to embark on a new identity, they're still using the same old standards and boundaries of the old version of them. That's right. I always tell my past I don't live on that street anymore. So you begin to identify with new things and you have new standards and you have new boundaries. So you begin to operate and you begin to respond and to engage with the world with the new standards and boundaries. So the things that you used to do, you change your relationship with your past. Exactly. You leave it behind. That's the change. You leave it behind. The things that you used to do, you no longer do. It's just like being in a relationship. It's just like being in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you move on to y'all get out that relationship and you move on to your new boo. You don't want to take any of the old relationship with you to the new situation because the old situation can taint the quality of the new interaction that you're going to have in your new relationship. So you leave all of that where it was. Now, the moment you dip back into that old pool, guess what you're dipping back into? The same old stuff. The same old, and then y'all going back, anybody going back to their old boo? No. We're not going back to old relationships. We're not going back to old seasons. We're not going. That's right, Sean, claim that thing. You have to believe it. That's right. We're not going there. Today is a new day. Make new decisions. Antoine goes, talking about it depends. Y'all don't listen to Antoine. Don't listen to him. He talking about it depends. We are not spinning the block. Thank you so much, Tamara. No, we are not going back. We're not doing that old stuff. Not at all. It's a new day, a new season, a new set of keys. The old boo don't have my new number. You know, we blocking folks. We moving in a whole different way. We move. You acting funny. I am. I am. Hey, Pern, good to see you on in here. Good to see you. Welcome in. And listen, and for all of our newbies, if we have not already acknowledged you, let us know that you are a newbie by simply putting newbie in the chat. And when you do that, we gonna love on you. Let us know that you're a newbie. If we haven't already acknowledged you, just put newbie in the chat so that we can love on you, because that's how we get down in here. Newbie, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Monica. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Purring. I truly appreciate it. Welcome in all our new newbies. So glad to have y'all here. And so clarity is a form of self-love. It's a powerful one. Clarity is one of the purest acts of self-respect because it declares my desires matter, that I am front and center. Listen, I'm glad you're in here. Hello, sunshine. I'm glad you're in here. Welcome in. And listen, if this is your vibe, this very well may be your tribe. And so I hope that you guys will join us on our channel on Discord, The Oasis. Thank you, Purring. And listen, Purring is another one of our resident tarot readers. She is amazing. Her live, I don't know, if you will, Purring, put your times, what time you're live in here on TikTok. If you'll do that, that'd be great. If you want to become a part of our channel on Discord, it's called The Oasis. And if you want to become a part of it, it's very simple. There are two ways to become a part of The Oasis, because you want to be in The Oasis. Why? Because, hey, Henson, good to see you in here. The Oasis, we have guided meditations. We have recorded guided meditations. We have recorded hypnosis tracks. We have every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our Monday morning meditation. So you're more than welcome to join us there. But the two ways that you can become a part of the Oasis is to click on this good looking picture, this guy's picture here, and to become a super fan. And so you'll automatically get placed into the Oasis. The other way is if you say, hey, AD, you know, I'm having some financial or some technical difficulties, and then so Mimi and Fine Wine or myself will get you in. So all you have to do is to message either one of us or Janae over here on YouTube, and we will get you into the Oasis. All right? Just that simple. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So again, and listen, let me put this out here right now. If you want to work with me, Pern is at 11:11 a.m. Okay, I got you. So she's on at 11:11 a.m. And so make sure that you all connect with her. She's an amazing tarot reader too. And so she has such a wonderful spirit. And so she's gonna pull those cards and do all that stuff. So we're gonna be in there. Okay, now you find Mimi. I got you. Thank you so much for being in today. I truly appreciate you. And so if you want to work with me, as I said, I'm a clinically certified hypnotherapist. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, if you're ready to move beyond the limitations that you've been wrestling with, and you want to work with me one-on-one, it's very, very easy to do. All you have to do is to get you started, you can just message me. Just message me, send a message to just hop in my DM, and we will get your journey started. All right. Thank you, Mimi, for those Fest Populars. Thank you so much. And then the other thing is, get out your calendars. Tomorrow, Wednesday, November the 26th, tomorrow, I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. And if you want, go ahead and mods, get ready. If you want to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience, that's tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You need to do the registration for it. And Fine Wine is about to tell you where the registration is. Y'all already know where it is. It says virtual hypnosis experience. Everybody tells you where to go in order to do it. It's really that simple. All right. And y'all know where to find it. Y'all know where to find it. Y'all know where to find it. Simply put, right there. So here we go. And I want you to be a part of it. And so the registration is $95 to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience. And who is it for? The virtual hypnosis experience is for somebody who says, you know what, AD, I really am ready to take my life to the next level. I want to try it out. You know, I want to see if it fits. You know, I want to try that thing out. So doing it, and let me tell you this, And together, it's such a powerful experience when we all come together and we do it. Many of you guys have already registered, so thank you so much. I'm looking forward to spending that time with you tomorrow evening. And so if anybody else wants to be a part, go ahead and take advantage of it. It is follow Fine Wine's instructions, and y'all know where to go to find it. Just do that registration. And I'm going to say this. If any part, now this is the power, and then we're going to jump back into our topic. If any part of what we have been talking about has resonated with you at any meaningful level, I want you to go ahead, and here it is. Hold on. Let me do this. Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to pin this right here. My finger's big today. All right. If any part of what we've been talking about has resonated with you at any meaningful level, it comes from Cracking the Abundance Code. Cracking the Abundance Code. And do y'all see this white banner down here where it has the book? You see, and if you see it, just put yes, please. Just let me know. And that's for my folks on TikTok. If you see, okay, you all can see it. Excellent. If you have not grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, you want to grab this copy right now. This book is empowering and impactful at meaningful levels. Thank y'all so much for seeing. Thank you for letting me know that y'all see it. Because sometimes the banner doesn't show up. I wrote this book this year and I released it in April. And as I released it in April, it has impacted so many people. And I wrote this book because I wanted folks to have the same access to wealth and abundance and prosperity that I have. And see, abundance is not just financial. I'm gonna tell you right now. Abundance is not just financial. Abundance is having a love-filled home. Abundance is attracting healing. Thank you, Trinity. Is having all of those wonderful things to begin to show up in your life. And let me just break it down to you. Your very nature is abundant. Thank you, Trinity, for yes, I am the greatest of all time. Trust and believe. Here in Cracking the Abundance Code, it is designed to help you to recognize, first and foremost, what it is that is holding you back from experiencing all the wealth and abundance that is naturally yours. Just that simple. Because your very nature, don't get it twisted, don't get it twisted. Your very nature is abundant. Your nature is abundant. Your nature is prosperous. Why? Because you came from abundance. You came from a source of prosperity. You came from a place of that's all knowing, that's all powerful, that is pure potentiality. There is nothing lacking. So the very nature of you is abundant. But why is it that you're not in alignment with it? Why is it that you haven't been experiencing that abundance flowing into your life at the level that you have already seen that you deserve? Simply because of a couple of things. There is hey, Rosemary, good to see you on. There may be some things, some old stories that you are holding on to that it's time to let go. And so the first thing that you have to recognize is that the limiting beliefs that many of you are holding on to, that many of us, because I have been there. I know this first and foremost. And when I work with my clients and they're trying to scale their business, scale their lives to attract more wealth and abundance, literally, we can discern, we have to start with the very basics, the fundamentals. Why aren't you attracting it? And it's usually limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And those limiting beliefs are systemic from financial trauma, some societal upbringings, family stuff. And so I wrote this book to help you to recognize what those limiting beliefs are. So guess what the very first chapter is? The very first chapter is limiting beliefs. I wrote this book so that you can deep dive and to begin to understand what it is that you've been holding on that keeps you out of alignment. And so inside of here, the very first chapter is talking about recognizing what those limiting beliefs look like. The second chapter is on quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. And I'm going to read a little quick excerpt out of it. And so if you've not grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, you want to go ahead and grab it. And when you grab it, listen, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to put your name in here. I'm going to add a little gift in, and we're going to ship that out to you immediately. So I'm going to read a little excerpt, if I can, from Cracking the Abundance Code. And this is in the quantum leaping part, okay? Quantum leaping is not about gradual change or incremental progress. It is about making a dramatic, energetic shift that allows you to bypass, that's a big word, to bypass the traditional steps and obstacles that might otherwise stand in your way. By embodying the thoughts, energy, and actions of your wealthy identity, you begin to think, feel, and behave as if your goals have already been accomplished. This alignment creates a powerful magnetic force, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances needed to actualize your vision into your life much more quickly. That is the very nature of cracking the abundance code. So you need to get it, because remember, what do we start? How do we start this talk off today? This is the language of this universe is vibrational, energetic. And so it is so incumbent upon you and I to be a vibrational match for wealth and abundance. How do we do it? The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. They create that resonance. That resonance is projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field then reflects it back to us as reality. So where your focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Cracking the abundance code is the foundation for that, for you to understand it. So you need to vibrationally become aligned with it so that you can begin to see it. This is where you need to be. All right. So go ahead. Great. If you have not grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, go ahead and grab that right now. Now, let me share this with you too. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start our next, we're going to start the next segment. I have released and offered everybody my meditation candles. Our meditation candles are absolutely powerful. And let me take my glasses off for this one. If you know what meditation candles are, if you know what energetic candles are, this candle is for abundance. And it smells absolutely amazing. And it is to help you when you're doing your meditation. You love your candle. You got your candles, Trinity? Okay, good. And so this candle, the abundance candle, it is designed to help draw. It is vibrationally in attunement to abundance and wealth because it has bergamot, it has essential oils, it is 100% soy-based candles. And so this entire set, you're going to get the triple bliss set for the $39, the entire set. So the very first one is the abundance candle. I burn that quite often because I like attracting wealth and abundance into my space. And so I use this. The second one in this triple bliss set is one of my favorites. It is the heal candle. It is infused with essential rose oil, and it too is 100% soy. And look at that. Look at the rose petals inside of it. So, I mean, this is like from a smell perspective, it absolutely smells amazing. It really does. I'm just telling y'all right now. It's my favorite. Yes, I do burn the abundance one quite a bit when I do my meditations. But when you are looking to attract a certain level of healing into your life vibrationally, when you study aromatherapy, rose oil is one of the highest vibrational frequencies in an oil that you can have. And so this is powerful. So you definitely want this in the triple bliss set. So this is rose, this is the heal candle, and bringing up last but not least is the happy candle. Vibrationally, if you want to attract wealth and abundance, you got to be happy. If you are not happy, sad people don't attract abundance. I'm just telling you right now. Sad, miserable people that are not in vibrational alignment with it, let me help you out. This right here, it is, oh man, that's good. That's that lemon verbena. That's that lemon verbena is absolutely one of my favorites. Ooh, it's my favorite. So listen, when you grab this entire set, this triple bliss set, if you know, you know. Good to see you in here. Thank you for those populars. When you grab your set, so go ahead and grab this. This is a great time to go ahead and grab it. It's $39 for the entire set. If you know anything about this type of candle, all three. You have the abundance candle, you have the happy candle, and you have the heal candle. If you understand what these type candles go for, as large as they are, you already know. I don't have to say anything. I'm not going to go into any details. Y'all already know exactly what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you need to find out. Go ahead and get yours right now. And so we're going to get ready. I'm going ahead and leave this up here for 5 more seconds, and then we're going to start with our talk in 5, 4, 3, a 2, and a 1. All right, excellent. So I'm going to unpin this. And listen, we are tapping away. Let me go ahead and remove these from the live because they like me to hold up products all while if I have these things up here, they like for me to have them hold it. I can't hold them up here while I'm teaching. That just don't work. All right, so here we go. So we are now, if we are ready for part 6, this is where we left off yesterday. Put 6 in the chat. Let's go. Let's put 6 in the chat. Put 6 in the chat. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody. Excellent. Thank you, Trinity. All right. Every decision collapses. The physics of decisions, how movement creates momentum. How movement creates momentum, especially when it comes to clarity. Every decision collapses countless possibilities into one direction. Understand this in quantum mechanics. In quantum mechanics, it's very, very simple. Every iteration of you, every version of you exists in the quantum field. Hey, fabulous, I see you coming in here. Every version of you exists in the quantum field. The happy you, the sad you, the sick you, the healed you, the rich you, the broke you. They all live, they all exist in the quantum field together. And as in the quantum field, how do you choose which one? You choose it by your attention. And so what we call the observer effect comes into place. And when you start to talk about quantum mechanics, the observer effect says that when you observe a thing, the thing itself becomes. The universal law of vibration teaches us that vibration comes first, form second, or energy first, form second. Then the law of attraction comes into being because the law of vibration came first. The law of attraction then has something to attract by virtue of the law of vibration. So by virtue of your focus, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. You're literally collapsing the timeline. And as you collapse the timeline on the thing, so when you focus on the wealthy version of yourself, you collapse the timeline on it. And how do you do it? Not just by the things that, just talking about it, you embody that version of yourself. All right. So every decision, every clear decision, because we're talking about the frequency of clarity. Every decision collapses countless possibilities in one direction, creating momentum. A very clear decision literally causes momentum in the one direction. Once a decision is made, hesitation begins to dissolve and the subconscious stops searching for other alternatives. Follow that. I'm going to say that again. Once a decision is made, you are decisive, you are clear. That's that word again. We're talking about clarity. Once a decision is made, hesitation begins to dissolve and the subconscious stops searching for alternatives. People often laugh at how often or how once they choose a new direction. Every sign, song, random quote suddenly begins to align. Watch this. Y'all remember, how many times have you sat there and said, you know what? I really like this particular car. Like I've been looking at, I've had all kinds of cars. I've had a whole lot of cars. And I just saw I'd say about a month or so ago, I saw this Genesis SUV. And for whatever reason, the Genesis SUV, it spoke to my spirit. Now I've had all kinds of convertible Mercedes. I've had all kinds of coupes. I've had F-150s, you name it. But I saw the Genesis SUV and it spoke to my spirit. Can you imagine now? How many times have y'all seen a car, made a decision that, you know what, I'm going to get that car. And the moment you got that car, you never saw those cars before. Now, every time you get on the road, every time you ride down the street, every time you pull up in a parking lot, you see the same car over and over and over again. Anybody know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, put yes in the chat. Every time you see it. And so this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the quantum mechanics. Where your focus goes, energy flows and manifestation soon follows. So when you begin to focus on the thing, when I said I want the Genesis, I said I like that Genesis, I think I'm gonna buy that Genesis. Now, because of my focus is on the Genesis, that's where my energy is flowing towards the imagery of the Genesis. And so where my focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Now to confirm that I have chosen the thing, the universe is every time you turn around, there's a Genesis. You see it? There's a blue one. Oh, there's an all black one. Oh, that black one is nice. Oh, wait a minute. There's a silver one. I just saw a cream colored. There it is. Every single time. So this is how this happens. So here's the physics of making a decision. And so when you're clear, when you are clear and you're operating in the frequency of clarity, it makes it easy for you to make a decision. And once a decision is made, hesitation begins to dissolve and synchronicities begin to happen. People often laugh, this is dead serious, but people laugh at it. But every time you choose a new direction or a new thing, every sign, every song, and random quote suddenly aligns with that particular intention. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And so since it makes sense, you understand how in an energetic universe, you literally are co-creating your universe, you're co-creating your world simply by embodying it, embodying the vibration of it, and ushering it into your space. Where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. If y'all are ready for part 7, put 7 in the chat. Part 7 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Amy. Yes, it does make sense. You see why that stuff keeps showing up? That's right, Janae. That's how it works. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Monique, for grabbing that daily heart me. Hey, Sean Love. Sean One Love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for putting that one in the chat. Thank you over here in YouTube land. We just showing some love over here too. So, and this is just week 3 of us being over here. So glad to have y'all in here hanging out with us today. I truly appreciate you. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Releasing the noise. Thank you, Fabulous, for grabbing that daily heart me. And if you have not grabbed that daily heart me, go ahead. Did I just see Sabali come in this thing? Thank you, Sabali, for grabbing that daily heart me. Thank y'all so very, very, very much. I truly appreciate you. Releasing the noise, clearing internal static. That's it. Clearing internal static. Clarity rises naturally. Thank you, Sabali, for the populace. Thank you, Antoine, for the roses. Clarity rises naturally. That's what it does. It rises naturally when emotional static is cleared away. When you don't have the stuff going on, thank you, Peaceful. When you don't have the internal dialogue and the ning-a-ning-a-ning in your ears. One of the very first sessions that I do when I create a series, when I create a program for my hypnosis clients in the Oasis Mind Spa, one of the things I do is I do a piece called Quieting the Noise. And it is a type of program because most of my programs are custom. But the quieting the noise scripting is so very, very, very important. Because when you can quiet the noise internally and externally, and you can get into that space of quietness, the clutter disappears. So clarity then rises naturally when the emotional static is cleared away. Fear, guilt, shame, doubt, comparison, and the need for permission. When they're all gone, they all disappear, and clarity can take up residence. And so again, and like I said, when clarity walks into the room, everything else has to set down somewhere. When you're set on that clarity. I wish there was mainly show of appreciation, but I'm cool. All right, no, you good. Yes, thank you. All right, here we go. Clarity rises naturally when emotional static is cleared away. Fear, this is key. Fear distorts perception by magnifying threats that aren't real. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you so much. Oh, I love that one. That was nice. I like that one. Cause y'all know I teach real good when y'all do when y'all do that stuff. I teach real good. Yes, I do. I teach better. Thank you, Monica. Ooh, look at that. I teach. Thank you for the rose. I teach better. See, watch this. Watch how I teach better. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Thankful, peaceful. Thank you, Amy. Watch how I teach real good. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all just gassing me up. Fear distorts perception. Congratulations, Antoine, on reaching level 17. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Fabulous. Fear distorts perception by magnifying threats that aren't real. What do I teach y'all that fear is the acronym for? Fear is the acronym. It stands for false evidence appearing real. I'm going to say that again. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Yes, roses are high vibrational. That's right. tell him if you know, you know. That's it. Fear distorts perception. How you perceive things is so vital. How you see things. That's why when Wayne Dyer said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Unfortunately, when you look through the lenses of fear, it perverts the thing that you're looking at. So, and when it perverts the thing that you're looking at, it changes the thing in and of itself. Because that's quantum mechanics. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So your perception is very key. So when you allow fear, doubt, worry, trepidation to come in, vibrationally, it breaks the frequency. It breaks the signal that you're sending into the quantum field that would normally be aligned with the thing that you're clear about. But the moment you allow fear, doubt, worry, those negative vibrational frequencies to come in, it creates the interference pattern, and the interference pattern breaks the signal, and the signal that is projected out into the quantum field then is thwarted and perverted into something else. And as it creates something else, the quantum field then reflects that something else back to you. So when you create mixed signals, the mixed signals that are projected out into the quantum field, the universe reflects it back to you more mixed up. So chaos begets chaos. Clarity begets what? Clarity. That's why it's so important for us to do this. So fear distorts perception by magnifying threats that aren't real. You begin to worry about things. You begin to compound stuff. You begin to sacrifice the power of the present moment, because in the present moment is the only moment that's real. And so you begin to sacrifice it for the fears of the future or the pains of the past. Just for example, you sit there, you got a bill that has to be paid, and you're worried about the bill. And so instead of pushing that out of your space and allowing spirit to come in and to give you some solutions to the problem, no, you compound the problem by focusing on your fear. You focus on, Lord, what happened now? Now this bill is not due for another 2 weeks, but right now you bring the fear of that into the present moment. And in the present moment, you're literally sacrificing the power that you could be working on to solve the problem, but you're bringing fear in it. And as you bring the fear in it, then now you're vibrating at a space of fear that is low vibrational. You're now focusing on the fear of losing the thing. That fear then is projected out into the quantum experience. It's projected out into the quantum field, and then quantum field is reflecting it back to us as reality. So you get more and more of the same thing over and over again. Thank you, Fabulous, for the roses. You get more and more the same thing over and over and over again. So you don't want to do that. You want to focus on the thing that you want to experience, because you begin to attract into your space. Thank you, Encompass. You begin to attract into your space the things that you're vibrationally aligned with. What feels like confusion is often emotional overwhelm. What feels like confusion is often emotional overwhelm masked as indecision. I'm going to say that one more time. What feels like confusion is often emotional overwhelm masked as indecision. What emotion has been pretending to be confusion in your life? What emotion? What emotion pretends as soon as the fear comes, it brings your affirmation into disruption? That's right. So affirm your desired solution. That's it. That's exactly right, Janae. Thank you. Thank you. Emotional overwhelm. Hey, Wushu, good to see you on. Hey, Wushu. What feels like confusion is often emotional overwhelm. You just overwhelmed. You just need a little clarity. You're stressed. You got cortisol running all through your bloodstream. You are constricted because fear makes you tight. Allowing lets go. Good to see you on. Eureka, good to see you on. Thank you. Thank you, Monique. You have to embody higher vibrational frequencies. Clarity is everything because clarity does what to your nervous system? What does clarity do? Clarity makes you feel safe. How do you break the loop, break the loop of fear? How do you break it? How do you break fear? Where your focus goes, here's the answer to that. Where your focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Don't focus on the fear. Begin to focus on the solution. Begin to focus on happiness. Begin to focus on peace. Hey, thank you, Monica. You begin to focus on those things. Instead of focusing on what you don't want, focus on the thing that you do want. Make sense? Because the more you focus on the thing that you do want, you begin to attract that into your space. The more you focus on the thing you do want, the vibrational frequency of fear begins to silence itself. It also you also sometimes might need to do some reprogramming. You also need to get clear about what it is that you want to experience. And the more you're clear about the thing, clarity, the frequency of clarity creates safety, a feeling of safety. And when you feel safe, when your nervous system feels safe, it then can trust. And when you begin to trust, you begin to allow. You see, fear contracts everything. Faith, clarity, trust, safety, it opens you up and allows abundance to flow in. So whatever it is that you're afraid of, see the opposite. If I got any Harry Potter fans in here, you know how they do that thing? Oh God, I can't even think of the spell in Harry Potter, where they have their biggest fear in front of them, and then they turn it into something funny. I can't think of the doggone spell. Any Harry Potter fans in here? Any Harry Potter fans in here? Oh gosh, I can't think of the name of the dumb spell, and I'm a Potterhead. That's a shame. But anyway, they are all lined up, and all of these different, like Harry, all of the people, all of the little scary stuff is coming at them, and then each and every one, their greatest fear shows up, and then they do the spell, and it turns into something funny. You have to do the same thing with that which you're afraid of. You begin to have to make it not so deep, make it not so serious, because vibrationally, when you change the way you look at things, the things you actually, I can type it. Yeah, type it. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Oh, you can't type it. Okay. I can't think of the name of the dumb spit, but y'all know what I'm talking about if I have any Potterheads in here. So again, what feels like confusion is often emotional overwhelm. Y'all not tired. You're just emotionally overwhelmed because there's so many things out there. There's so much in here. The competing voices in here and externally. If y'all are ready for part 8, put 8 in the chat, man. We're cranking along. We might get out of here early today. Rebret, what you trying to find? Rebret? If you're ready for part 8, put 8 in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wake up in the middle of the night feeling so lost, but during the day, I know exactly what I want. That's interesting. that sounds like your subconscious mind is screaming out, just ask. Ask what it is. Feeling so lost. Julie, there's a lot that we can unpack with that. That's a lot to unpack. That would be a good conversation to have. But it's definitely a subconscious thing because it's happening while you're asleep and you wake up confused. You're waking, and you feel maybe might feel overwhelmed too. Okay. And so you experience PTSD. Be mindful of how you say things or how you claim things, Julie. I know you may experience post-traumatic stress syndrome, and I'm not denying that you are, but thank you. That's it. That's the spell, fabulous. Thank you. Ridiculous. Uh, so Julie, just be mindful of how you claim a thing, because you may experience a thing, but try as best you can not to claim it, not to say mine. Because a lot of people say my PTSD, my anxiety. So as best you can, try not to. All right, good. Good to see you on, Ladybug. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's get back to it. Part 8, and we're about to wrap this thing up. We might get out of here early today. What y'all say? But I don't know. We're at 76K. Ladybug, you new up in here? Y'all listen. Y'all welcome in Ladybug. Y'all love on Ladybug. Please love on Ladybug for me. Thank y'all so much. I truly appreciate it. And again, if we have any newbies in here and we've not acknowledged you yet, please let us know just by simply putting newbie in the chat. There we go. Welcome in. Welcome in, Janelle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, Mona. Welcome in, Julie. All right. So listen, y'all love on all our newbies. All right, Cherie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Awesome. I'm so glad to have y'all in here. And let me introduce myself real quick. Take 30 seconds. My name is AD Roberts, and I am your success coach. And every day when we come on this live, I am a clinically certified hypnotherapist. And every day when we come on this live, there are two things that we do. First thing we do is create a sense of connectedness and community. So we love on each other and we support each other. The second thing that we do, we always have a topic that is designed to be impactful and empowering at some meaningful level. So make sure that you come in here every day, Monday through Friday, from 12 to 2, to be impacted in a positive way so that you can become the highest and best version of yourself. All right. And so let's keep going. Embodying the frequency of clarity. Here we go. Embodying the frequency of clarity. Because it makes no sense for me to do all of this talking for the last 2 days and we don't embody this frequency, because that's what we want to do. We want to embody the frequency of clarity. Clarity is not something you have. It is simply something that you become. So who's in charge? Nighttime me or daytime me? Oh, it's definitely nighttime you, because that's where the subconscious dwells. That's a great question. Ooh, that's a loaded question too, Julie. Because I'm going to say this, the subconscious mind represents 95% of what you and I experience as reality. 95%. And so the dreams and all of that stuff that you're talking about is systemic of the subconscious mind, the things that are running, that programming that is running constantly. Only 5% is represented by the conscious mind, the awakened state mind, the ego. So if I had to answer that question, it's going to be nighttime Julie that runs the show. It's going to be nighttime Julie. So we just need to change some things. There you go. That's it. All right. So embodying the frequency of clarity. Clarity is not something that you have. It is something that you become. Clarity is not something that you have. It's something that you become. It's just like becoming wealthy. It's not something that you have. It's not something that you just possess, because people win the lottery every day. You follow them, as my dad would say, get you a yellow pad and a pen, and you can follow behind them and write down all of the stupid stuff that they do, and the money that they got will soon be gone. Because see, a money and his fool are lucky enough to get together in its first place. So it's not about having a thing. It's not about having clarity. It's not about having wealth. It is about becoming clear. It is about becoming. It is something that you become. So the abundance is something that you become. You become it. You must be the thing. Be it until you see it. Not fake it until you make it. But be it until you see it. So clarity is not something you have, it is something that you become. A person walking in clarity speaks differently. So as you become it, a person that's walking in clarity speaks differently. They choose differently and they move through the world with rooted confidence. If I came in here and I was mealy mouthed and I was soft spoken, y'all would not stop at this live. If I sat up here and I was, just kind of reading these texts and I just kind of was talking like this and what we're going to do today is that y'all would be like, who is this fool on here? Slip, just slide the screen on up. That's exactly what you would do because I would do it too. But when you are clear and you are confident, what is it that you need to be clear about? You need to be clear about your passionate purpose. You need to be clear about who you see yourself as. You need to be clear about your intentions. You need to be clear about what it is that you want. And the moment you are clear, there you go, Julie. The moment you are clear about your intentions, you're clear about what you want to experience, the clearer you are, the safer you feel. The clearer you are, the safer you feel. The clearer you are, the safer you feel. The safer you feel, the more you trust. The more you trust, the more you allow. The more you allow, the more you attract. Come on in here now. I'm going to say it again. The clearer you are, the safer you feel. The safer you feel. The safer you feel, the more you trust. The more you trust, the more you allow. The more you allow, the more you attract. The more you attract into your space. So there it is. A person walking in clarity speaks differently. A person walking in clarity. That's it. You listen. You saying the thing, Janae. You're saying the thing. A person walking in clarity speaks differently, chooses differently, and moves through the world with rooted confidence. So now I need you to begin to sit up right, and I need you to begin to walk into rooms with your light turned on bright. I need you to walk with your shoulders back, your head held high, your spine erect, and your eyes, your gaze is direct. Because clarity is a part of who you are. Clarity is who you are becoming. It is not something that you have. You don't have clarity, you become clear. So become clear about the things that are most important to you. A person that is walking in clarity speaks differently. They choose differently. They move through the world with rooted confidence. You're rooted and grounded in confidence. Clarity can be felt in the breath. Clarity can be felt in the breath. It can be felt in the tone of a person's voice, the pentameter of their speech. It can be felt, it can be heard. It's a resonance, it's a frequency, as I said. Even the rhythm of thought. Even the pace and pentameter of how I speak when I get to a certain mode shows a level of comfort and confidence in the thing that I'm talking about. And so that's how it is. That's a good word. Thank you, Fine Wine. Conviction. Thank you, Fabulous. It is conviction. Those things show up, and as they show up, they show out in your life. They represent who you are. Clarity. So the frequency of clarity. Manifestations move at light speed when you're clear. Manifestation. Hey, Elena, good to see you. Good to see you all. Clarity of purpose, clarity of intentions. Clear. I am clear. I am clear. Clarity can be felt in the breath, the tone of the voice, and even the rhythm of thought. Clarity. If you live the next 7 days, watch this. Clarity, I even love the way the word sounds. It just rolls off the tongue. Clarity. I am clarity. I am clarity. We're going to treat it as a noun, not as a verb or an adjective. or what we used to use when we say adverbial. This is not gonna be an English class. I'm sorry, but that was my undergrad minor was English. All right, here we go. If you live the next 7 days, and this is a real question. There you go, Wushu. I embody clarity. There you go, Wushu. That's it. That's it. That's it. If you lived the next 7 days as the clearest version of yourself, what would shift? If you lived the next 7 days in clarity, what would shift? I'm just going to say everything. Your ability to attract, your ability to manifest, it will be on 10. That's right, Sean. Your whole life. Just 7 stinking days. 7 days. If you can hold something vibrationally for 14 seconds, it begins to coalesce. It begins to coalesce in the quantum field just by holding the thought for 14 seconds. That's why manifestation is so easy for those who have the ability to meditate. The moment of clarity I had brought to me here. There you go. Clarity, clarity, clarity. If y'all clear on any of this, what I said, put 9 in the chat because we're ready for part 9. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done with this topic for today. I'm excited. Come on in, come on in, come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I embody clarity. 7 days. Come on now. There you go. That's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we about to be out early. There you go, Tamara. It's so clear, as if your daddy was a glass maker. Yo, wait a minute. Y'all come get Elena. Y'all come get her. Y'all come get. Y'all come get Elena. Elena said, your daddy was a glass maker. Yes, sir. Oh, God. Ooh, that's good. Ooh. Oh. Now, I'm not going to put you in the corner. I'm just going to put you in the back of the room. Go on back there in the back with them. Go on back with Fine Wine, Mimi, and Antoine. Go on. Go on. Listen, go on back there. Go on to the back of the room. You know, because see, we have the good kids up in the front. The bad kids are in the back. See Antoine welcoming you? Come on back. Ooh, she said as if your daddy was a glass maker. Who I ain't heard that one in a long time. Thank you so much. Whew, that was funny. Here we go, part 9. This is so witchy. I was holding my glass of water. Oh, God. Oh, did you get promoted? Listen, you still back there in the back, fabulous. Unless you're trying to come up in the front. Now, you're more than welcome to come up here in the front. Where you just a good kid and you sat down somewhere. Come on. Come on, Elena. Go on back there in the back. Part 9, manifestation through alignment. Manifestation becomes simpler when clarity becomes stable. I mean, do I really need to go? Darn, I didn't even see. Oh, Fine Wine, thank you so much for the hat. You know, listen, I love my hat. Somebody got to give me my chain now. I can't have the hat without the chain. It goes together. Both of them go together. I can't believe we had 100K already. Y'all did the thing. I just needed to know where my spot was, and I'm good back here. Yeah. That's it. And thank you so much. Thank you for my my necklace. Thank you so much for my gold necklace. If you know, you know. I sure appreciate it. Listen. Oh, God. Listen, Nugent. Listen. Listen. You know how we get down in here. Thank you, Mona. And listen. Listen, and when y'all give me those gifts, I sure teach a whole lot better. I promise you I do. All right, here we go. Manifestation becomes simpler when clarity becomes stable. Manifestation is resonance. How many times do I say it? How many times do I say it? Thank you if you know, you know. Thank you for the lightning bolts. Thank you for the little fez pods. Thank you. Manifestation is resonance, matching your energy with an outcome that already exists in the form of potential. I've already said it. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where your energy flows, manifestation soon follows. I don't even have to go down that rabbit hole with y'all. Y'all already understand that, don't you? If you understand that, say yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat if you already understand it. Manifestation is resonance. Duh. We talk about it every day. We talk about it every day, don't we? Manifestation is resonance. The universe does not give to us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. Yes. Thank you. Y'all already know this. This is rudimentary. Thank you so much. Thank you, Janae. Oh, look at here. I like my balloons. Thank you, Trinity. Oh, that make me feel good. I like that. See how I teach real good? Clarity becomes a gravitational pull. Now, this is the sweet part. Clarity becomes a gravitational pull, drawing aligned opportunities with ease. The clearer you are. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, thank you for the coin. Thank you so much, Antoine. The clearer you are. Thank you, pretty blind girl. Thank you for the heart signal. I truly appreciate you. Clarity becomes a gravitational pull. Because remember, your heart creates the electromagnetic field around you. Your heart creates the electromagnetic field around you. Your heart, this thing right here, creates, it's the electromagnetic field generator. So your heart creates the electromagnetic field around you. When you're clear, what happens when you're clear? When you operate in the frequency of clarity, you feel safe. When you feel safe, where can you feel safe? In your heart. When you feel safe, you are open. You begin to trust. You feel you can trust because you feel safe. You can trust. And when you trust, you're open. So literally, clarity opens you up and allows you to become a greater magnet for manifestation. So you allow. So again, the more you trust, the more you trust, the more you allow. The more you allow, the greater you attract. Clarity becomes a gravitational pull, drawing aligned opportunities with ease. Manifestation draws easily through clarity. All right. If y'all are ready for part 10, put 10 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If y'all are ready for part 10, put 10 in the chat. We're almost out of here. And listen, y'all already hit the mark. So y'all, we can go ahead and start queuing up to music in a second. We going, we're good. The humor of confusion. The humor of confusion, laughing at our human tendencies. And here's where the spell from Harry Potter will come in. Ridiculous. I'm gonna get somebody need to get me a wand. I don't have a wand. How am I a Harry Potter, a Potterhead, and I don't even have a wand? That don't even make sense. Does that make sense? I need to have a wand so that I can cast some spells off in this thing. So here it is. The humor of confusion, laughing at our human tendencies. Humans often, we often make simple decisions feel like life or death situations. Lord, anybody got a friend that's just dramatic about everything? Oh, all you got to choose is choose left or right. Your word is your wand. Your word is your wand. I get you. Often making simple decisions feel like life or death. Just so dramatic. You gonna make a wand for me? Make one for me then. If you know, make it and send it to me. We all have that friend that every time you turn around, it's a life or death situation. Oh Lord, here we go. It's just choosing dinner shouldn't feel like a Supreme Court hearing. Listen, listen, brothers, come here for a second. Come here, bros. Here come the ladies. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Come on, come here, come here, come here. Listen, the worst thing that you can do is ask a woman, baby, what you want to eat for dinner. Lord have mercy. They can tell you everything under the sun that they don't want. You know, I don't want chicken. You know what? We had Chinese the other day and I don't want that. And you know, I don't want, and I don't feel like cooking. So I don't want any fried shrimp because I had that the other day. And we just sitting up there like, Lord have mercy. Can we just please make it? It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's just food. They can tell you everything that they don't want instead of telling you what they do. Now I thought, cause you know every day I'm always on the brother, so I thought I'd get on y'all just a little bit today. Y'all laughing because y'all know it's true. Is it not? Who is that? Who is that? Come on now. Who is that? That's when I get to the point. Cheerios for everybody. Now, see, that's why you in the back, Elena. See that right there? See why you in the back? That's why you in the back right now. Janae said, that's me. You sorting it out. No, you're not sorting out a thing. You not sorting out anything. It's 10 o'clock. We have to eat. It's time to go to bed. You better eat these Cheerios and call it a day. All right, all right. So here's the problem. The overthinking becomes an Olympic sport. So you don't have to overthink. You don't have to go through all of this stuff. You don't have to, I don't crave the food until it's here. I get it. I get it. You don't have to do all of that. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. So when you have these moments where you start to have all of these options and you weighing all of these situations and stuff, and all you do is you just turn around and say, ridiculous. You just turn it ridiculous. And so, listen, I'm going to get my Harry Potter wand, because if you know, says she going to make one for me. I'm going to make the wand, and she going to give me the wand, and anytime my other half say some foolishness like she don't know what she want to eat, or I'm just gonna say ridiculous and watch her turn into like a spider with the skates on its feet, all kind of foolishness like that. So as you begin to move into your space of clarity and you hear those competing voices and all of that stuff, all you need to do is to simply say ridiculous, and you turn that thing, and all of that goes away. Become clear. If y'all are ready for part 11, we're almost out of here. If y'all are ready for part 11, put 11 in the chat. Put 11 in the chat. There we go. Put 11 in the chat. Excellent. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you, all my beautiful people. Thank you, Mona. Thank you. If you know, you know. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, Sean. Thank you for being over here. I truly appreciate you. And hopefully you'll continue to come back with us over here in YouTube land. I'm not wrong. What you talking about? I'm not wrong. If you know, you know. Part 11, the law of assumption, standing in the end result. Standing in the end result. The law of assumption teaches us that living mentally in the result changes behavior automatically. Be it until you see it. That's the law of assumption. Assume that the thing is already happened. Assume that you're already clear. Assume that the thing that you want already has manifested itself. The law of assumption is expressed very simply, very clearly in that simple Mark 11:24. Whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. Stand solidly in the end results. Stand solidly in the end results. Clarity gives the subconscious a destination. and it begins to reorganize emotions, habits, and expectations to match. A person who lives from their goals does not chase it. A person that lives from their goal does not chase the goal because they live in it. If your goal is to become a multimillionaire, you live in that space right then. You live in it. You don't have to chase it. We don't chase, we attract because we become a vibrational match, because we begin to see ourselves in that thing. And the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience, they create a resonance. And that resonance is projected out into the quantum field, and the quantum field then reflects it back to us as reality. Live in the end result. Stand solid there. And so every day, I want you to stand in the vibration of clarity. As we begin to wrap today up, stand in the space of the end result. Stand in clarity. Stand in your passionate purpose. And that's right. And we become open to receiving that thing. That's right, Antoine. You're open. You're open. Clarity calls you to feel safe. Become clear. Become clear about everything in your life. The clearer you are, the safer you feel. The safer you feel, the more you trust. The more you trust, the more you become open. The more you're open, the more you allow, the more you attract into your space. The more you become an energetic magnet for everything that you have seen for yourself. The terms say what you mean. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I keep hearing it. Speak that. Speak the thing. Have power, but be clear about what it is that you want. That is it. And look at these absolute numbers. You guys, when I tell you y'all are amazing. So listen, let's go ahead, and we want to thank everybody over here in YouTube land, because we're about to have the after party and the party over here in TikTok, on TikTok. We love you so much because we can't play our good music over here in YouTube land. So listen, my name is AD Roberts, and I'm so glad to have you guys here with us. We're going to be here every single day, Monday through Friday from 12 to 2. And every time we come on, we create a sense of connectedness and community. And the second thing is we always have a topic that is designed to be impactful and empowering, to help you to become the best version of yourself. So hopefully we will see you back here tomorrow. Yes, we'll be back here tomorrow with a whole new topic that's going to be designed to be impactful. All right. So I want to thank y'all, because the party is about to be over here on TikTok, because we are at 120,000 likes. Like, y'all are insane. Thank you so much. This is crazy. This is crazy. So we about to party over here. So Janae, you can go ahead and sign out over here. Thank you so much for being the moderator over here in YouTube land. So we love you. We will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. All right, it's celebration time. So come on over here to TikTok. We riding out. We got music playing.